of asteroid belt runs.
Yes, there were lots of asteroids, and some illithid ships chased you for a bit. They were kind of lazy about it, and didn't really put up much of a chase.
You've never heard of the
And then,
squiggly? It can make the elephant run in less than 2 parsecs.
yeah,
The Squidly.
Squidly.
We're still working on the
And then-
name. We're workshopping it.
And then towards the end, you encountered a space jaguar, I guess. Or it was perhaps some kind of mass hallucination. Who knows? But you fought a giant space cat. And then successfully made it to this outpost that your two new passengers had suggested you go check out. And
They
as
want
you
off this
approached,
damn squid boat.
yeah, as you approached, the base was sent you a message being like, "Hey, no squids allowed. Who are you? What is your deal? Why are you near us? Are you friendly or foe? We're gonna shoot you down if you answer wrong, or attempt to." And you guys told them?
I don't remember what we told them.
We shoved Shaylin out front and said,
Yeah.
"Look at this."
Oh yeah, look a person.
Human.
Yeah. And then they were like, "Oh yeah, there's no way that's an elephant ship."
Yeah, they wouldn't
We are
send
not one-eyed, one-beaked, flying triple people eaters.
That's true. We would never send a slave to look happy on the top deck.
That's not
No
really.
little it here.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not really Mind Flayer style. I don't know. Could be, but not that you know of.
That's exactly what an illithid would say.
Well, anyways, they direct you to their quote dock, which is kind of like a jutting out piece of the asteroid that their little base is on. You can see that there is a pretty big ship there, and another one that seems to be a little bit under. It's like in whatever the space dock equivalent of a dry dock is.
Bless
It
you.
seems to be under repairs.
Thank you.
And some people come out and watch you warily. I should drag you guys onto this map.
Yeah,
You could do that.
Candle.
that would be nice.
I could do that. That would be good if you could, interact. Yeah.
With the space.
With the space. Shayla's here too. And Dwemer.
So,
Oh, and your critters.
are there stars?
You know-
Is there particulate matter like on the station, like floating around in it?
No, it's I'm gonna say that it is made of some kind of shiny concrete, so it is reflecting the stars.
Okay.
I don't know why. Like, there's occasional star speckles on the pavement.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
You sure it's not just
It's shiny.
You sure it's not just particulate matter floating?
Sure.
Okay.
You know what it is? It's crystal dust. It's one of the first things you notice. There's a little residue of looks like gems or something.
All right.
It's very sparkly and pretty, and looks like it might be expensive if you could find bigger pieces of it.
Oh, so you're saying this is a load-bearing asteroid?
Maybe. I don't know why I just did this skexy sound, but anyways. As you all congregate on the deck of the ship, 3 figures come out, just kind of watch you and greet you and question you because they don't know what your deal is. And they say, "Halt! Please, show your weapons. Put down your weapons. Well, what is your business here?"
Trying to get away from the goddamn space squids, that's what.
How did you come to have one of their ships then?
Killed them.
We're better at it than they are.
Took it over. Prize of war.
This guy kind of comes up and distrustfully pokes, or this lady comes up and kind of pokes one with her staff.
Careful,
the
miss, it
tentacles-
might slap you.
The tentacles do writhe a little bit, and those of you who have bonded with the ship get a vibe of dislike from it, a little hatred from it. Like,
Yeah, I don't
does
like
not
that.
The ship
yeah, it
doesn't like it.
Please don't poke the
Ship's not a fan of getting its nose poked.
Right.
This person says, "You are way far out. What world do you hail from? To be coming from this side of the grinder."
We don't know. We were in an accident.
We're far enough away
They-
from home that it doesn't matter anymore.
They just kind of exchange confused looks.
We are a group
You were
of scientists.
you were in an accident and you ended up out here?
We are a group of scientists from an organization, and during one experiment that went very, very wrong, launched us to this astral deep space plane, and so we have no idea where the heck we are.
Long story, magic.
You see this very tall person who's keeping up watch over here. Tall, gray fur, kind of has long ears, long fluffy ears. It's a fearbog. I don't know how to describe things.
It's a cow man.
Yeah, but they're not always cow people. Kind of muppety looking. Cowman in
It's a
critical role
milkman.
terms. Yep. Apparently just giant Norse person in old D&D, which is less fun to me. So I vote Cowman. Anyways, this lady is like, I don't think we've ever gotten a visitor from not one of our worlds. This is fascinating. We should bring them in. Come on, let them in, Jeff. This is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Jeff.
I just go, yeah, Jeff.
Jeff keeps poking the tentacles. I'm like, I just don't trust them. They're
Jeff?
anything that comes on with these ships, like we can't trust them. Maybe they're getting craftier. And he gives it one more poke with the stick.
You know, it's
I
going to slap you
control
back if you keep that up.
is-
You know, yeah. Stop.
And the tentacles grab it.
Put it down. Put it down.
Mm.
Down.
Put him
I'm-
down.
Help!
I'm just
Help!
patting.
They're attacking. Their ship is attacking. Get them.
I'm patting
Help!
the ship and just being like, don't attack this guy. He's just an idiot. He's not worth your time.
I will endure the discomfort of burning you to death. Put him down.
Yes, just.
Are you trying to persuade the ship? You're not.
I'm trying to
Correct.
persuade the
We're
ship, yes.
Persuading the ship.
Or
You're gonna have
or
to,
threatening it.
you will have to get back into the seat to actually
Oh,
have any
wow.
control over it. Right now, you're just kind of getting some feedback from it, and know that it is like taking some gleeful. Oh wait, I missed that. Gleeful. It's thinking about doing some munching. It has
Um,
not
I'm gonna
munched
stomp
in a
back
while.
in.
Hey,
Okay.
Sit
I'm-
down in the fucking chair.
I'm gonna grab a tentacle and just cast spike growth on it, so he just has a hard time moving his limbs without hurting himself.
And
You
I
hear.
could just
I-
put the ship to sleep.
You're gonna have to roll a lot of hit points to do that.
Yeah, I doubt you can
You can
actually.
get drowsy. Sorry, Taylor. Did you say you wanted to do something?
Venril moves and it grabs Jeff to pull him away from the tentacles.
Ah! Fiends! He says, unconvincingly. I
Yes,
guess
we
make a
kinda
strength.
deserve it.
Am I in the chair yet?
Yeah, you're in the chair. Sorry, go for it, Dwemer.
Alright, I'll use a first level spell
Okay.
to get the ship to let the idiot go.
Okay. The ship very begrudgingly loosens the tentacles, but you get like this overwhelming hunger from it. The sense of overwhelming hunger from it. You get the impression that it's this may be a reoccurring problem in the future.
What does the ship eat?
People.
Well, apparently it eats Jeff.
Yeah, things with blood.
'Cause I still
Jeff
have
is high on the
takoyaki.
menu.
Yeah.
I have rations and takoyaki. Can I just like shove it somewhere?
Shove it in its tentacle hole.
Is that
Eh,
cannibalism?
it's worth a try. Yeah.
Here,
I mean, it's an illithid ship. Cannibalism's probably on the menu.
It's squid adjacent.
Yeah.
here. I hold out some takoyaki and some of my rations, and I'm like, here, have some food, you hungry?
Can I directly question the ship to see what it would prefer to eat?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to think how, like, because it can't describe to you in words. Be like, I would like a hot dog with ketchup and chili on it.
But you said it could just convey things via imagery.
That's true. You see it grabbing onto great space whales. Well, not it's not exactly a whale, but it looks. Imagine a whale, if you will, but in space.
So Jeff would be a
And
snack to this thing. Like, it would not be
yeah,
satiated.
but it does enjoy. It seems like you also see it crushing its previous captain's like enemies. So like taking delight in just squishing tiny little insects, as it seems to think of you all.
I don't understand. Like, there's a moment where I'm like, I don't understand the psychic link I have with the ship, but it occurs to me that I'm thinking to myself right now, we need to put this thing out to pasture. And then I stop and like look side eye the ship. Like, does it know that I'm thinking that?
You do get a little bit of a feedback ping of it, like it's hatred, like there's always this low level hatred in the background. It grows just a little bit.
Yep.
Dwemer, you actually get a brief picture of the tentacles chomping on Yend.
No, I don't think he meant it that way. I think he meant let you go find your own food since you're better at it than we are. Call them your tentacles already.
That's correct. You
I
could-
just pat the shit and I'm just like, calm down. We will feed you.
Look, we'll
But
go
this is
find you a
not a
couple
good time.
cows.
Heck,
Yeah.
we should have just fed the space leopard to it.
These
Aye.
guys are going to retreat to a safe distance.
That's a good idea.
Wise move.
Vanril will just cautiously advance and start like persuading and or rolling perception and deception checks as necessary.
So Jeff over here, who appears to be an Eladrin, dressed in all kinds of autumn colors, is like an elf, but kind of longer ears. I mean, I don't know. Gosh, I'm really bad at describing
Like
things.
an elf,
Chris,
but more stuffy.
yeah,
Yeah.
like more Fey-like. I don't know.
They're
Oh,
elf, but more asshole.
they have alabaster skin and other
And
than
like
that
their
they're
eyes are kind of like Solera.
yeah they're
Well-
more, they're just more otherworldly looking than your average elf.
Yep.
Oh,
Uh,
Warhammer Fantasy Elves, got it.
more to the point.
This elf has long ears.
Is his ears intact?
They are.
That piques Yen's interest.
Ah, so Yen knows about right because
Well, Yen is from a place where that's not a thing.
Yeah.
So this is
may
new.
be the first time Yen is seen in an Eladrin with intact ears and
Yeah.
no scars or anything. This Eladrin also has a very different demeanor than any of the ones Yen has ever met. He's got a little bit of an arrogance to him.
Yeah, well, he's probably grown up somewhere where he's allowed to like have emotions. I'm gonna keep that to myself for now.
Okay. This lady will cautiously come out and greet you and say, "Please come in. Come out of the element. I guess. You're welcome to come at least join us for a meal. We're very curious to hear your story. How many of you are there?"
There's 5 of us.
There's more
plus-
aboard. This is just the greeting party.
I've forgotten.
my.
There's 5 of us plus 2 prisoners plus how many? What, 3?
Plus-
3 scientists?
I believe it is 5 scientists.
5
So let me
scientists?
check. 1, 2. Discounting all of the pets.
Achaka,
3,
Eru,
4,
Rudo, Kithon,
5, 6,
Gruder, and
7,
Fen?
8. Fen, yeah, Fen's
Yeah, okay.
he's the ghost guy. And then a pixie, a pseudo dragon, an intellect devourer, Athatotes,
Yeah.
and Brandwin, Flump.
Yeah, it's like there's 5 of
You brought
us
it.
plus 2 prisoners plus 6 scientists plus their pets.
Former prisoners. We're not keeping
yep.
any.
This lady looks
Refugees.
a little pale and is like, "Wow, okay, we're gonna need to rustle up some food. Come in then. I guess it might be a little cramped, but make yourself at home, I guess."
We
And they
greatly
invite you in.
appreciate
Jeff is just gonna follow behind you guys, still like shooting dirty looks at the ship.
I'll
I
tell
would say the
Jeff.
scientists.
this.
Careful.
Reap what you sow, dude.
It thinks you're tasty and would go good with ketchup.
Jalen says, I'm gonna stay on the ship with the scientists. Finger guns.
Aye, you do that.
Dwemer,
I don't know if...
Follow
Yep.
Eh,
the cow lady.
can you still make food?
aye,
That might go a long way here.
aye. I'll get on it then.
So these three will join your side. There is a fourth who's appears to be doing some paperwork and messing with some stones, some magic-looking stones on the table.
We coming in here?
And you can hear them. Yeah, go ahead. Come on
Okay.
in. We'll There's not enough stools for everybody, but you know, just sit wherever. This goblin looking person is appears to be speaking into a stone. Like, yeah. This is egg base. Hey, is this boot base? Boot base. We got some visitors. Yeah. Who are you? What's your deal? And he's turning to like talk to you guys.
Representatives of fire.
They say they're from fire.
Not the
Yeah, no, I haven't heard of it either.
not the substance. It's a never mind.
What's
The
that?
Fairbrook Institute of Research and Science.
Doesn't even
heard of
spell fire.
And Fairbrook Institute of Research and Experimentation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. All that.
Out of character. And
Vanwell has not had to
Yeah.
remember his employer's name for a long time.
Yeah.
I work for Fairbrook.
Yeah.
Is more than adequate.
oh yeah. Usually everyone's like, oh, those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, that's a
Fire-
good point. Finally, we're in a place where we're not gonna be side-eyed by people when we tell them where we're from,
yeah.
because they don't know how
Now you're
crazy the institute is.
Now they're just side-eyeing because they've never heard of where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I don't even know what your planet's called, so hey, don't
Yep.
ask me.
This guy gets off the stone and is like, yeah, we'll report in. I'll check in a minute. They seem to be friendlies, and he makes a hanging up motion with the sending stone, I guess,
He makes a hanging up motion.
because it makes me feel better. It's
Put one rock
it's
on
actually
top of a
two
larger
rocks.
rock.
Yeah, there are two rocks that are kind of clipped together, and he like clips. He closes the lid. It's like a flip phone.
Why didn't you just make it a clamshell?
It did not occur. Yes, it's a clamshell setting stone. That's it. That's the canon. Thank you, Dwemer.
It's a flip. It's a
Thank you,
flip
Kevin.
phone version of sending
It's a
stones.
flip mollusk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little rock inside inside a clamshell.
To be fair, that
And
makes
it's just like
a
it's just
lot
really
more.
satisfying to like edit.
Right. You just slap it shut, and they
Yep.
know the conversation's over because they heard it on the other
It
end.
makes more sense than the fucking One Piece snails.
Yeah. Hey, snail, hang up.
Bitty, bitty. Yep.
Yeah, but the Din Din Mushi combine voice chat and video chat. Because they always assume the expression
That's true.
of the
Mhm.
people you're talking to.
Yeah.
So you know, even when there's just dead silence on the line, whether or not your boss is angry.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're making the expression.
Because they're making the angry face.
Yep.
So the Din Din Mushi have that one advantage. It's stupid, but it's there.
These guys will go ahead and kind of like staring oddly at you, just kind of like motion you to kind of grab a chair or a box or whatever and gather around the table.
So, where's the kitchen?
Well, it's kind of, as you can see, this is kind of a small, or this is basically our house here, our whole base. The kitchen is, over here, I guess, and or sometimes over here.
So this
there's a-
so this room is it.
It's kind of it. I mean, we have some stations over here. This is one of our research stations over here, and we keep some of plants. You can't get a lot of plants out here. Not a lot of sunlight. And they kind
Okay,
of laugh
okay,
and
hold
point
on.
at a star.
I'm asking because I'm offering to magically conjure food, so I need a large space to bring it into existence. And if you want something to drink, I can do water, but I need empty vessels to fill.
The goblin just picks up the clamshell and is like, "Yeah, these guys are cool. Don't worry about us," and hangs up again. We'll move some tables, I guess. Hey Jeff, move those boxes. Jeff kind of grumbles and starts moving crates out of
Aye,
the
I'll help.
building. Yep.
Is there like a door into these little biodomes?
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
basically,
I'm just gonna stick my head in one.
Okay. You're not gonna see anything because I don't have a map for it, but
That's fine.
there's a little glass covered area. Assume that there is a roof over this part of the other part of the building that you cannot see through.
Sure.
So these are little observatories, so they can keep watch on space and what's going on there. There's a little plant with
Do I
like
see Vanderbilt
spores.
walking around outside?
Stick it in spacewalk.
Yeah.
It does seem like there's air, an oxygen bubble that extends to at least like these catwalks.
Okay.
Yeah, you see some weird fungi, I guess. It's kind of like a plant. It's greenish. It's like a bubble that has smaller bubbles on top of it.
Can I?
It is the.
Hmm. Can I like nature check to, like, what can I discern from these things?
Yeah, roll a nature check.
Boop. 26.
Oh, yeah. You have never seen a thing like this before, but you are certain that it is some kind of fungus.
Hang on.
It looks like it's a.
Totally forgot I'm not the administrator today. Just fix that.
Right.
Just fix that right now. Bam. Done.
There you go. Yeah, it's a spore. It's a like a balloon mushroom of a sort.
Hmm. Okay.
You know that this kind of thing, like on the inside, it's hollow, and if you jostle it too much, like if you jostle it, it's gonna be weirdly wobbly. But if you shake it too much, it'll explode into a cloud of spores and stuff. And the little blue things growing off of it appear to be some kind of fruit that are edible, not like actual plant fruit. But they're little mini buds of mushroom buds growing off of it that you could probably snack on, you guess.
I think they're edible. Not
Yeah.
not the Bernie kind.
Not the Bernie kind.
Okay. I'm
They're
gonna.
edible as long as you don't explode them,
Yeah.
because then they'll taste bad.
I just want to like druid craft them to like ensure that they're like, prospering.
Okay.
And also to just, does my druid craft still work in these weird places around these weird?
That's a good question.
These weird plants.
I would like you to make a perception check.
Perception. That was almost a crit. That was almost a crit.
You weave some magic on it, and it looks about the same. But you're pretty sure that your magic worked. It seems like it's already thriving as much as it can.
Okay.
It almost seems like it's already been magically aided to thrive in these circumstances.
All right.
But yeah, so there's plants, there's some cooking implements in there. There's a lot of paperwork and stuff. It looks like boring, like observation notes of the passing asteroids. It looks like they all have numbers and codes assigned to them. Some of them have names like this is the boot rock, that is the dog rock, that's the poop rock. As they're tracking their progress through space.
Does the boot rock look like a boot?
Kinda.
Okay.
I gotta squint.
All right.
So they will, for Dwemer, they will clear off this entire table, and clear some space and step back and just kind of watch.
Well,
And they look pretty hungry, for the record. Like they're trying to not look like they're drooling.
right. It's not going to be too fancy, but you got your choices of oatmeal, non-bread and hummus, pancakes, grain, what have you.
Oh, are you kidding? Anything would be better than just the glitter glue we've been eating.
Glitter glue.
It's not actually glitter glue. It just kind of looks like it. There's these
Are you talking
like
about
moon
these
beast
mushrooms?
things. Oh no, those are actually pretty good. They just don't grow very fast, so those are more of a treat. We were actually supposed to get a shipment from the Feywild like a week ago, but they're late.
Oh,
Don't know what's
we
going on
have
with that.
bad news for you.
Do we even know that?
Do you even know that?
I mean,
I
you've
don't-
gotten some clues, but I don't know if you guys would have put it together.
I don't think
I
or
don't-
your
we.
characters
I don't
would
think
have
we
put
know.
together.
I already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys know.
No.
No.
But these people don't seem too perturbed. They're like, well, we're hungry, but it's like
Wait,
Feywild does that.
wait. The fairy said she saw the Feywild suffer disaster when she made this.
She was sleeping and she looked up and she had like a vision of something big
She's-
blotting
she's-
out to the sky.
Yeah, like she saw some weird shit, and then she wasn't home anymore. Like,
Yeah, she doesn't really know what happened. She just knows something scary happened.
yeah, I think until this moment where they say that they were supposed to get a shipment from the Feywild, up until that, we had no reason to suspect that we were even near where the Feywild should be.
Well, I'm not saying I suspect that we're anywhere near the Feywild.
Yeah, but now we
I'm
would.
reasoning that there's reason to suspect there's something bad happened to whatever connection
Yeah.
this place has
Sure.
with the Feywild.
But she could have been teleported away from home, and now.
It's true.
Absolutely. It crystallizes it.
I mean, you guys did get teleported from home too, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Something
Who
within
knows?
the
Yeah.
forces is messing up the boundaries between worlds.
So I
Yes.
guess the question for these people is, how far away is the Feywild?
Oh, right. You're not from around here. Hold on. I guess Dwemer. How long does it take for you to cast food?
It's not that long.
Well, they'll kind of hastily pull a piece of paper aside and leaving space for you because you can tell from them that the food making is very important. So they'll just kind of go over to a tiny desk and scribble something.
It's like instantaneous.
Okay. They will draw a ref picture of this.
Oh, hey.
Lands. Feywild. Wait, are we the Beast Lands?
Nope. You are. Hold on. Display.
We are
Dang.
sure not appearing on this map.
Nope. That's just
I know we're this outpost here.
We're oif.
Yep. off outpost. And
I
they're
would
like, we just
like-
call it the egg. It's kind of egg shaped. I think it means egg in some other language. It's look, we just made an outpost, and it was like, this rock is vaguely egg shaped. We're not creative. So yeah, we are the Feywild is kind of a wonky orbit, so to speak. So like it's not that weird that we haven't seen it. Sometimes it's just, I mean, like, it's weird. It's the Feywild, you know? I guess-
Yend does
maybe you
some.
don't know. I don't know.
Yen does some quick math in his head, and is like, Feywild is the only thing that goes further away from the sun than these outposts do. So when we came through the grinder, were we looking into the sun?
Yes, although the sun would not have looked this big. At this distance, it would just look like a slightly brighter star.
No, but that's not the point. If we were pointed at the sun and we arrived at
Yeah.
Oof Outpost or whatever, then yes.
Oof.
Then yes, we definitely would have had to have our target destination would have had to be the Feywild.
Well, yeah, and you're missing the point. This is a demonstration of the planet's orbits. It might not be on that point during its orbit. It could be in the real
Yeah,
world
but-
position
Yes,
of the star.
yes, but if it was
Could be over here.
but if it was inside the grinder, we wouldn't have been moving toward the sun to get to this outpost. We would have been flying away from it, and the sun was in our eyes the whole time.
Oh, right. Was on
Well-
the teleportation point of the Feywilds? I forget. Between the plane jumping.
Kithin had mentioned briefly that before you guys reconnected with their chunk of the building, the administrator had sent them a message asking for the coordinates she had put into her machine. And her last coordinates had been for the Feywild, which is why she was very confused when you guys were staring at space, being like, I know I wrote those numbers correctly. Did the administrator fuck up?
So
Did he carry the two? It's never a
Hey.
good thing.
Ah,
So Kithin was right. It's just the Feywild isn't there anymore.
Oh, are you guys saying this all out loud?
I said that out loud.
The other people. Hold on, I'm going back to the table so I can
Yeah.
have them be dramatic. and
Wait,
go,
what?
Like, two of them who. I'm on the wrong layer again. This person and where's Jeff? Oh, Jeff is hiding in the boxes, and Jeff are both like, "What do you mean the Feywild's gone? What do you know? What? Speak up."
Our navigator was under the impression that our destination was the Feywild, but when we got there, it was just a floating pile of rocks.
That's ridiculous. You must have confused it for the grinder. There are a lot of rocks around here, to be fair.
Well,
But
we
we
had
were-
to travel from that batch of rocks through space, past illithids, gas clouds, and what have you to get through the grinder to end up here. So, all I can say, and I believe all Yind is saying, is whatever the Feywild we were supposed to get to is somewhere out there. And the rest of it is fucked off to God knows where. So, anyway, I conjure up a giant batch of oatmeal. Use the side
Whoosh.
spouse to put some cinnamon and sugar and maple syrup in there. Stir it. Food's on.
They just all stare in silence and just like start eating the food, just like looking shell shocked and like confused. Varying levels of doubt and denial on their faces.
We could be wrong, but I wouldn't expect anything from the Feywild anytime soon.
Uh,
As all of the seriousness is going down, like Agnes is just kind of sitting there and has decided to pull out her instrument and play stuff as a slight musical distraction to ease people.
that is appreciated. I'm sure. You can tell that they seem to like it. A lot of these people. Well, I was gonna say a lot of them look like they come from the Feywild, but I don't know if you guys would know what people from the Feywild look like. Nope.
Dwemer's existence is drow, high elves, dwarves, more dwarves, and too many orcs.
I may have heard a thing or two about Aladdin coming from the Feywild, but it's not like I've been there.
Yeah. Oh, on the other map, I was gonna ask them. They were gonna like point at the different worlds and be like, "So none of these look like yours." But you know what? They're eating right now. In this moment. Wait, sorry. Was I gonna say something?
I
No,
I don't think so.
I thought I cut someone off. In this moment, I would like everybody whose name is not Agnes to level up to level 6.
Yay.
Because I forgot to do that previously.
Hey.
And it is time.
You're not the only one.
And we'll keep this level also short so that Agnes, you'll get to level up soon.
Okay.
Hit dice?
Yeah, go ahead and roll if you want, or take max. I think we've
Or
been rolling
take
it, though.
max?
If you want to take max, I like rolling.
Yeah, but I also like having more hit points, so
This is true.
that's why my rule is take the average or what you rolled, whichever is higher.
Okay, we'll do that then. Take the average or what you roll for hit points.
What am I? I'm a D8.
Oh, Kelly, did you want to do a performance check, or are you just like
Shit.
playing?
I'm just
because-
playing.
Oh,
I got 4.
reroll ones.
You sure? I could just take 4.
Reroll ones.
All right. All right.
There
Okay.
you go.
Not
Reroll ones.
not bad.
Wow. Okay.
Beautiful.
Well, okay,
Roll
thanks
20 is in a mood
Roll
tonight.
20.
Holy
Okay.
shit, roll 20.
Oh.
Roll
Alright.
Hold for the
ones.
6. Hold for the
Four's
6.
pretty good though. Four's better than average a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, sure. All right. What happens at 6?
We'll have
Oh, circle
Shaylin
feature.
level up when Todd gets back.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got 46 hit points.
Yay. And I think
Cool.
you guys get a new spell slot or spell level at 6.
I get a
I
spell
would have to check.
slot.
Hmm.
And a subclass feature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get a subclass feature as well, and
What is my
another
subclass feature?
spell, another spell slot, etc.
Ooh. My subclass feature is dope.
What is it?
When I cause damage with a melee attack, I can add an additional d8 necrotic damage.
Wow, that's cool.
Ooh. Yeah, level 6 is good for dragon sorcerers too.
Oh, for each. Okay. At 11 and 17, you add a d8 to the damage. And for every d8 that you've added at 11 and 17, the radius of the area of effect increases by 5 feet, and the damage done increases by 1. So it's a d8 necrotic damage, but at level 11 it becomes 2d8 plus 1 necrotic damage in an aura, and it gets bigger as time goes on.
That's cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh,
And
that's interesting. I can give somebody a +10 bonus to an attack roll.
that's cool.
Ooh. Is it like a once a day sort of thing, or?
Channel Divinity, War God's Blessing. So I can channel Divinity twice a day. And it says at 6th level, when a creature within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll, you can use your reaction to grant that creature a +10 bonus to the roll using the Channel Divinity. You make this
That's
choice
cool.
after you see the roll made, but before the DM says whether the attack hits or misses.
Nice.
+10 is nothing to sneeze at.
Fuck no.
That's cool. Alright, is everybody done leveling?
Yeah, I gotta write some things down, but I'm good to go.
Okay. While they are quietly contemplating the mysteries of a world vanished, we drag you back to the solar system map. So yeah, they're gonna point at the map and be like, so, we're here, as you can tell from the arrow. We're not really, like, set up to host, like, 20 people here. There's 5 of us in this outpost at the moment. We were 7, but we had a run-in with some squid people.
Illithids.
Yes, I refuse to use their normal names. We're kind of a. Gee, you guys are outsiders. I feel like, wow. We're just kind of like a group of people from the different worlds that are. We basically keep watch. On the wild space. That's the space beyond the grinder is what we call it. We haven't really gotten to explore out that far yet. But if you guys are gonna need to get to a world of some sort, is your ship? I mean, I guess it made it this far, so your ship should be star sky, sailable. Although if I were you, I wouldn't want to sail that thing. We could try to upgrade it for you.
I don't know, lad. It's got a bit of a temper.
Yeah.
Don't know
We
how happy it would be if he saw you coming at it with a couple hammers and nails.
we do have a spare ship that we've been fixing up. It was we salvaged it out of the asteroid belt. It's gonna need a little bit of repairs, so we won't have it ready for a day or so. But in the meantime, you guys could help us out for a bit, and maybe we could trade you for this thing, and we could break it down for scrap or something. We do
feel
get
like that-
traders out this way periodically. We could make some good money off of that if you'd be willing to trade it for us.
Can we see this This other ship?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I feel like Mr. Squiddy would not find that very nice.
It's this one, the one parked right next to Mr. Squiddy. It's not nearly as big as Mr. Squiddy, but the upside is it doesn't hunger for blood.
Yeah, I'm enthusiastic about that.
It's just, good old fashioned crystal power battery, some solar sails. It'll get you there. It's not, it's no alien technology like the Illithid ship there, but also
See, here's
none
the
of the
only
creepy factor.
problem I'm coming up with here, right? Is that the squid sheep is hostile and nasty as it is, right? It can basically pilot itself.
Mm-hmm.
You tell it to go, and it just kind of goes. And I tell you right now, we're all landlubbers. In fact, we're landlubbers of a land we don't even know where it's located at. So, if you're asking us whether or not we are capable crew of an interstellar vessel, I'm telling you, lad, we are not.
We could probably give you some pointers, give you a quick tutorial, I guess.
If you're gonna say crash course, I'm afraid that's probably what we'll be doing afterwards.
Uh, well, then I'm afraid all I can offer is we can give you some spare ballistas if you want a little more firepower, but you have to know we were raided by these illithids. Like our worlds were a whole army of them came through
And
here a couple decades ago.
I'm not
Nobody.
trying to put a kibosh to the idea. I'm just trying to make you aware of our own circumstances.
Ah, fair enough.
I'm pretty sure any space flight capable crew in our circumstances would be more than willing to trade up, as it were. I'm just saying, I don't view myself as space flight capable.
That's fair. Oh,
Well-
my connection
well-
is being interrupted.
Let's figure that out before we make that decision. I'd like to entertain the idea that maybe we are that capable and we don't know it yet before we condemn ourselves to flying that squid around more.
As you guys are having this conversation, you hear some little tiny footsteps, and a little gnome-looking person scampers in, stares at you guys, and Jeff, the things are back. The things are. Who are these guys? It doesn't matter. The things are eating the moon dogs. And they're like, ah, shit. Okay, I'm sorry, but we need to go take care of everything. Thanks
Wait.
for the food. And they're like shoveling it in their mouth as they all get up, and they all pile into this building.
Wait, there's moon dogs?
Yeah, I
Did I
have
hear
several
that?
questions.
want
Jeff
moon
is like, they don't look at all like dogs. It's false advertising. You guys should help. You should help. That'd be good. We're understaffed. Please help.
What are you?
Help.
Okay.
I will
They don't
gladly
stop to
help if I
explain.
can acquire a doglet thing.
You have too many pets, Prudence.
The traveling menagerie, it's a business.
I can't summon meat.
What is this?
This is so you guys go into that building, and there's some stairways that go down to a cave. And you see all kinds of mining equipment. And you get the impression, yes, they also, looks like they mine for ore and stuff inside this asteroid. I forgot to drag you over, so let me do that again. No, journal entry. Yay. And as you enter the cave, it looks very cool and crystalline, and it's very shiny and pretty. Oh, Shaylin's not here. She's on the ship. She's taking a nap.
Yeah. She needs a nap.
Veneral.
She's a high metabolism kind of character.
I forgot to drag the NPCs over. Stand by.
So they showed us down here under their house.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And you can see, like, there's a lot of work stuff. You can see that there's a bed. You can guess that this is probably where the gnome was. It seems like somebody keeps guard on this area.
Mhm.
And they've got some processing of crystals and stuff, and there's all these pools of really pretty colored liquid. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
It's all very shiny and sparkly to look at, but they rush on and stand staring through this kind of laser beam door, just going, darn it, we don't have enough weapons to take them on.
We
And the
find
little gnome's like, I saw a really big one.
What are
And
we
as you,
what are we looking at in
what
there?
do
Monsters?
maybe. Well, so first thing you see is one of these little dudes,
Yeah.
just kind of scuttling along.
What are they?
Well, let's see. If I do F, what is it? Control F. What makes it big?
I don't think you can make it big for everybody.
Yeah, you can. If you click on it, it'll and push a certain key.
Z
it'll load
is
up.
the button you're thinking of.
There it is.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for us.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
For some reason I thought it showed it to everybody.
Nope.
Never mind. If you click on them and push Z, you can see it big.
If we could select them, which we can't because they're not our characters. Yeah. SOL.
Controlled by all players. Please see if you can click on this creature.
creature. This thing?
And push Z.
I can move
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So it's a frog with a tentacle face.
You got
Wait.
frog out of that?
Yeah.
All
Is
right.
that the moon doggy?
That's the Moondoggy.
I want
they're scuttling.
one.
They're scuttling around. Looks like there's a couple of them in this building. You also see in this room there's a drill. You see some shiny crystals. Looks like they've been doing some mining. There's also a giant fuck off hole in the middle of the room that seems to be recent. And out of the hole rises this creature.
Oh bollocks.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's like the worm with grabby face. And it in fact uses its grabby face to grab one of the little moon puppies and just kind of tosses it back and swallows it whole. And the moon puppy goes "Wee!" as it gets swallowed.
And you guys decided to live on this rock and bore holes into it.
So the hole's already here, and we need food. This was like the first habitable rock. Listen, our choices were limited. Normally we can handle this.
Right.
Please help.
Yeah. Okay.
As you watch two smaller creatures, but still pretty big, also emerge from the hole and start scuttling towards various moon puppies and the like. And I would like everybody to roll for initiative.
Of course.
Assuming you're going to fight. If you're just like, well, that's your problem.
Please open the turn order.
Oh, yeah, that would help.
Hey,
I needed.
it worked.
Worked. Yay. This thing is called a whist. It's a big worm. It's kind of slimy. Got some real gross hook face things going on. Here, actually, let me Google the picture.
Can we continue?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were waiting on a turn order. There we go.
You're gonna have to add Vanderil and Dwemer. And whoever else is involved.
Rich.
Okay. Vanril got a 23. Roll 20 is really doing the extremes today, huh? Dwemer got a 17. Jeff got 13. And ascending. Cool. Starting with Vanril.
We.
So looking at our our hosts,
They're just. Nope.
I turn to them. And say, what's your definition of help in this situation?
They're. Long story short, those little squid things are kind of our livestock here. It's gross, but you know what? This is what we gotta eat. Those things are gonna eat them. Please stop them from eating as many as possible. It looks like most of them retreated to the cave in the back, but still.
Understood.
So, save the moondogs, kill the nasty squid thing.
Yes, please.
Okay. Move and let's see. Where's my ruler? Yep. Yep. Hashtag fireball.
Oh, nice. Remind me that roll a check for that.
Deck save.
That is a deck save. Yes.
All right. So, the big mama. Happy Mother's Day. It's a mama worm.
Oh my gosh.
I like to keep it seasonal, you know.
You're right. Every game is a holiday special.
There's a lot of holidays on Sunday. Big Mama.
Somebody gonna burn.
Yep.
Sorry, Mom.
And the little babies are gonna roll a -2. That looks like a fail to everybody.
It sure does.
So roll that beautiful dice footage.
I'm gonna. Let me. Right.
I want to
But-
pet the moon doggies.
Before I do that. Okay. So there's that, and. Okay. I'm going to roll 8d6 plus 4.
Oh shit.
That's a lot of damage. There's a really bad smell. Like, you feel like as soon as the fire hits them, you hit all 3, right?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
That's 27 damage to each of them.
There is a sizzling sound and a burning smell, and there's like a weird, it's like cooked meat, but cooked rotten meat. It's not pleasant. Not fun. And there's lots of shrieking and flailing. I do not appreciate it. Good turn. The little ones look partially cooked. Yen.
We're gonna start you off this evening with a moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Remind me, it's shapeshifters.
If
And
they're a shape changer, it does other stuff.
Okay,
Um,
they are not.
yeah, but basically it's
They're
gonna
just
create
personal
a 5-foot square zone, which I'm just gonna put on. Hang on, let me see how many. Okay, we're gonna start just putting it right on Mama Bear.
okay. Let's see here. Moonbeam. Oh wait, I have a cool like orbital laser thing for this. If I could
Cute,
find
cute.
it in my entirely too many folders of stuff.
Yeah. Hang on, let me get it out of my assets. Frantically, like just throwing, like digging through a chest and throwing things out of it.
Yep.
I know it's in here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use this for now.
All right.
Not actually the one I wanted, but you know what?
When
Looks
it-
vaguely moonbeamish.
When a creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames. They make a Constitution save. Let's see. DC 14.
Oh wait, there it is. DC 14. So when they start their turn there or move into it.
Correct.
Okay. How big is it? 10?
5. It's 1 square.
5.
Yep.
Okay. Just did put it right there. Okay, cool. Nice. Will you be moving?
A little bit. I guess that's it. That's what I got.
Okay.
And I guess it
That's
does.
the way
I guess it doesn't do damage this turn.
No, it's not till they move or start their turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait. I think when you cast it, I guess not.
No. When a creature
confused with it,
enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts their turn there. That's
Okay.
it.
Cool. Dwemer.
Alright, move up to there, and then I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. Get myself
Spiritual
a lightning
weapon.
hammer up in this thing's grill. And I'm gonna
Hammer.
bonk it.
You bonk it. Hammer. I know I have one for this.
Wait, no, that was the damage roll. I should roll the hit first. I haven't played in so long, I forgot how to do that.
I know. Roll to hit. Let's see.
Roll the hit. It's 1d20 plus 3. That's
And you're attacking one of
Mama.
the little guy? Or the
Big.
mama?
Big one.
Pick. No, not the moonbeam. That will not hit. It's weird. This worm has like a really slimy, mucusy exterior, and it's like the hammer just kind of slides off of it. It's kind of gross. Let's leave the hammer
that completes the
hanging
turn.
out there. Okay. Isn't that a bonus action? I thought you could do a.
Well,
action
yeah,
too.
but I can't reach it to actually hit with a real hammer, can I?
That's fair.
Is that spiritual weapon?
Yep.
Yep.
Spiritual weapon attacks as a bonus action.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
can't reach to do regular melee.
Yeah, I moved as far as I could, and then I cast the spell, and then I used the bonus action to attack.
That's fair.
Oh, okay, you've done it already.
Jeff is gonna scooch through, and oh, there's one right here. He's going to grab this moondoggy and hustle it back into the safety of this room back here.
I want to pet the moon dogs.
As a bonus action.
As a bonus action, you pet the moondoggy.
Yes.
It does not look particularly smart. It's kind of like fighting against Jeff, being like, "How dare you touch me?" Yeah. Not realizing that there's a giant worm eating its brethren.
So it's a tentacly guinea pig, is what you're telling me.
Yes. Yes, that exactly. Anyways, it's the worm's turn. And they are going to snack on some stuff. First off, Mama Worm's gonna take some damage. Remind me again how much that moonbeam damage was.
The moonbeam. First of all, she has to make a con save.
Okay. I guess you should roll her damage. So con is +4. She beefy. She rolled a 15.
DC is 14, so she takes half of this in radiant damage. So 5 radiant.
5 radiant. Okay.
Yes, you.
Yes, you. Ooh. I messed something up. Nice. There we go. Accidentally replaced her hit points. Okay. Anything else?
Well, that's not my turn, so you tell me.
Oh, right. Okay. She's going to take objection to this horrible, bright, blinding light and move away from it. And she's gonna go after this guy and make an attack on him. Am I drawing those pink lines?
Oh, that's me.
No, somebody else.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I'm calculating.
That is totally fine. Plus 7. Oh. She doesn't
no.
even have to, like, open her mouth that wide. She just kind of inhales, and the moondoggy just slurps inside, making a little squealing sound. They gone. The 2 little babies. This one's like, fuck you, drill, and it's going to try to eat it, because it's not very smart. You guys have an attack of +5. Something went on. What?
Something went wrong
What's your
with
pluses?
the roll. Oh, plus
Yeah.
5. Yeah. Well, you rolled a 3,
Okay.
Super.
so total of 8.
It kind of noms onto the drill and just kind of is stuck there, trying to eat it and not knowing what to do. This last one is going to move into this cave, and you can hear shrieks of despair from other moondoggies within here. Okay, come off. Movement is 20. Okay, so
Baby
here.
Moondog.
Okay, cool. That is their turn. Agnes,
Agnes is enraged.
tiny animals need your help.
Tiny animals.
They're kind of cute.
Guess what?
Rage.
No. Shatter.
It's classic. Yeah.
She mad.
Okay, so remind me.
It
Let's
is
see.
a. I think it's a Constitution save.
That would make sense.
It's been a while since I cast Shatter, so I think it's a con save.
Just 4.
Oh,
That is a 23.
it takes
She's
half.
she seems to be pretty hardy. Go ahead and roll that damage.
I think it's a what? 2d8? Let me look it up. I have to look it up. Okay, yeah, it's 2d8.
Go ahead and roll.
For Shatter, I'm showing Shatter
Eight.
being a 3d8.
No, for half damage.
Oh, half damage. Well,
Well, you roll the full
you still
damage
roll
and then
the
we'll
full
subtract it.
damage. Yeah.
Yep. So roll your full 3d8, and then we'll just cut whatever you roll in
Wait,
half.
No, it is a 2d8. You add for every level above.
Got it.
So
Then in that
it's
case,
4 damage.
4 damage. Hey, it's still damage.
And then any unsecured objects are pushed away.
Okay. There you see some little tools and stuff on the ground that are blown back, but nothing major.
Is anyone else having deja vu about this conversation?
With Shatter?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. That's
We-
what I've got.
we forget shit every week, so
Okay, not to.
3d8 thunder damage on a failed save.
Oh, okay, I understand what happened. Excuse me.
I don't.
So it sounds like you could roll another d8.
That's not the. That's not the one that is. I looked it up and it says 2d8.
That's
And
not
then
Shatter?
you add on Shatter, yeah, and it's a 1d8 for every level. That's what it.
No, it's 3d8 plus an additional 1d8 for every level.
Yeah,
Cor-
so
correct.
if you cast a higher spell slot, so Shatter's what level?
When you
2?
cast
Okay.
this, when you cast the spell using a slot, a spell slot
I don't know what
of
the hell
or
it's
higher,
already.
the damage
There,
increases.
There.
the damage-
16, so.
The damage
16.
increases by a d8 for each slot
Okay.
above second.
So we'll take another
Oh,
4.
you know what? I know what I did. I looked up Thunderwave and not Shatter.
Oh yeah, they are pretty
I
similar.
would do it.
Yep.
It pulled up Thunderwave. I'm like, in my brain.
Similar effect. Totally makes sense. Thunderwave also has that nice push effect that is cool.
Mhm.
But that's good. An extra 4 damage to Mama Worm. Are you gonna move, Agnes, or are you gonna stay back there?
I'm gonna move a little bit closer.
Okay.
Like right there.
Okay. Vendril, it is back to you.
Okay.
Dungeon. I like that website.
Yep, spell lists. What I used to brush up on. That's what I'm using.
Every time I play a caster, like if it's been even a week, I forget and I have to go back and be like, wait, which spell was that again? They
Yep.
all mush together in my head.
I mean, that's
It's
why you
it's a
need
lot to keep track of.
that's why you actually kind of need to make an Excel sheet of
Yeah.
your magic. Anyway. Okay. So.
You see one worm stupidly trying to swallow a drill.
Yep.
You see Big Mama over here happily digesting another moondoggy.
Yep.
And the other one's kind of gone around the corner.
Yeah, okay. I am. I am going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Ooh.
I'm
Is that the one where you choose the element?
Yes.
And
I'm
what are
going to-
you choosing?
I'm choosing Fire,
Ah,
because that way I get to add my Charisma modifier to the damage.
nice.
We will start with Drillbur over there.
Drillbur.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Are you making a spell attack, or does he have to roll to
This is
roll
spell
something?
attack.
Okay. And if you guys have real dice, you don't have to use roll 20 dice. I like it because it does the math for me, but sometimes roll 20 is derp. So I trust you. I trust your rolls if you're using physical dice.
Okay. He gets hit.
Okay. I'm assuming you rolled higher than a 12 then?
26.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, there you go. Okay. That gets it.
So he is going to take 16 damage.
Oh.
16 fire damage.
Okay.
And as soon as I find the cost for my next trick,
He's looking extremely toasty. He actually spits out the drill and just shrieks.
okay, well, if he is still alive, that won't do. So I'm going to use Quicken Spell to do it again.
Okay. Nice.
17.
17. That'll hit.
21 fire damage. Is it dead yet?
Drillbur's dead.
Good.
And the mama worm looks around and does whatever the worm equivalent of no is.
Can I take a guess?
Yeah. You're doing the no. Yes, like that. There's saliva and spittle just flying everywhere. It's pretty awful. Thank you, Chris.
Well, happy to do it.
Good work, Veneral. Do you wish to move, or are you done?
I will polite sidestep just to avoid the choke pointing.
Okay.
But that'll be my turn.
Yend.
Yend is going to set down his pet. He's gonna set Athos down on the ground, and then he says,
Oh, Athos came with it.
I just assume he's with me. I wasn't gonna leave him on the squid ship.
Well then.
And then I say, ladies, gentlemen, excuse me. And then I swarm shape.
Oh, okay, hold on. I got to swarm for that. But I gotta dig through my hundreds of folders again.
You need to set
But I do have.
You need to set aside a few of these.
I wish there was an easy way to organize them.
You could make a journal entry for the swarm, and then associate the token with it.
That would be smart.
Mhm.
Blast it. Alright, I'm gonna use this one for now. It's not quite. It's not the other swarm one, but it is Swarm E. Looks like brine shrimp. What kind of creature are you swarming as? Beetles?
It's probably beetles. Yeah. If you give me control of that, I'll fix it.
Okay. Controlled by Yen. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna, let's see here. And then I just like awkwardly flutter through them, and I only have 20 feet of movement, and I will not be dashing this round. So I guess that's what I got.
Okay. At the toast totally blends in with all of this background. Here, he's gonna hang out in the color pool. Good. Dwemer.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's 5. I'll advance there, and then I'll have the spiritual weapon advance here and swing for the worm.
Oh yeah, Chris, did you want to move the moonbeam?
Can't.
Okay. Make an attack upon yon worm.
19 to hit.
That'll hit.
How do I get it to do the thing?
Oh, if you click on it, click on the warhammer.
There
It
we
should.
go.
7. 7 damage. Nope. -7. There we go. Okay. She takes damage. She looks pretty beefy though. Doesn't seem to be too put off by this hammering stuff. Doesn't even pay attention to the hammer. She's still too busy hissing in the direction of her dead child, I guess. Do you want to do anything else, Dwemer?
That's all I can do.
Okay. This time Slay's gonna sneak through, and she's gonna get about there. And this person's gonna sneak through, try to go this way. And as far as they can get, they're just gonna hug the wall and try not to be noticed. Worms! Armageddon!
Quality game.
It is a good game. Dwemer? She notices you.
Whoa!
Careless whisper plays.
She's gonna scooch on up, and she's going to make a bite attack. And she's
Okay.
actually gonna try to swallow you, but first she has to hit with a bite attack. So let's see. Oh, 10. That's gotta be a no, right?
What, a 10 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, my AC is 17.
Okay, good. Despite her size, she's pretty clumsy, so she kind of swoops down and tries to grab at you with her freaky mouth arms. But you are too nimble, a dwarf, and she does not get you. And that is her turn. Other little worm back here is gonna go try to eat this guy. Can't quite make it though, so it's just gonna shriek at it. Agnes! Agnes, it is your turn,
I
Kelly.
am here.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, I was being talked to. Once again, I cast Shatter.
When in doubt, shatter upon
Yes.
Mama.
Upon Mama,
I think
but
that's the
this
only
time
target
at
we can
level
see.
3.
At level 3, so nice.
It'd be like a 48, I think.
Constitution. Ah! It hovered on the 20. That's a 6. So go ahead and roll that damage. 48.
23.
23.
Now,
Hit.
are you doing that in such a location that I'm in range and I need to roll a con save,
Yes.
or
It has a radius to it.
yeah, it's a 10
What's
foot
the radius?
radius.
Yeah, so
So are you
need to
putting
do that
it
too.
like here or over here?
I'll put it like, let me see.
You can put it in the back.
I'll
Wouldn't
put
hit
it
Yeah,
it.
you
like
got it
about
within
right.
60
I'll
feet.
put it behind. Like
Shatter
right
the butt.
there. Yeah.
Very good.
Appreciate it.
That means I'm pushing the worm into you.
Yeah. Very good. You did a good chunk of damage. It is writhing around. It doesn't seem to like it. And it's angry. Is that your turn?
I guess, because I can't claim a moondoggy.
You can hear the sounds of many yips of, I guess they're yips,
Oh.
of despair coming from the caves down south.
Then I will move towards going to the caves down south.
Yes, that sound, whoever's doing the squeaky toy.
Oh, that's my dog.
Your dog is helping. It's good sound. Cool. Vanril.
Got it. Excuse me while I measure more things. Yeah, we'll do that. Move to right about here.
Alrighty.
And I am going to summon the mini meteors,
Meteors.
which is a thing I can do, and then I'm gonna throw 2 of them at the mama worm.
Okay.
Which is 20. Oh wait, hold on. I should double check what that actually is. And oh, actually, no. I'm not going to do meteors because that would ruin Dwemer's day. He would get meteor too.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's all good. But chromatic orb will not ruin anyone's day. Orb. Oh, well. Glad I am only losing a first level spell slot.
Alrighty.
But,
Yend.
Yend Swarm is going to jump on Mama Bear and get bitey.
Okay.
Okay. Do. Okay. So I think, if I'm doing the math right, 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. 11 piercing damage.
11. She's
Oh,
displeased.
oh, and because I have a new
The
thing,
crown.
because I have a new thing, she actually takes, where was it? I've already forgotten. She takes a D8 necrotic on top of that.
Ooh.
So another 5 necrotic, and all organisms within 5 feet of me take 1 necrotic damage, just because. Which I guess is just her. So she just takes an extra point of necrotic.
Okay. 5.
So that was a total
Ah, shoot.
total of 17 damage, I guess.
Okay.
What the
Uh,
Anne?
what?
You applied
Oh, shoot.
it to the wrong. Here, let me get
wrong
out.
20?
Let me get out of your way.
Thank you.
You can fix that.
I was trying to figure out my math. Thank you. Sorry.
As you were.
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, what? How much?
You suddenly get
Yeah,
a whole bunch of health.
yeah.
Bugs crawl out from every orifice
Mhm.
and join your swarm. The whole room is filled with bugs. Nope. Sorry. Okay. Good turn. The Wimmer.
So I'll need to let you know when we've been in combat for a minute, because that's when the spiritual weapon expires.
Okay. I think that's 10 rounds though, so I think you're still
Yeah,
safe
it
for
takes
a
a
while.
long ass time.
Oh, yeah.
But that's gonna be superseded by what I'm about to do next. This is something I don't do, but I can.
Mm.
I'm actually gonna use my divine grace to convert a spell into another spell.
Oh, that's cool.
I am going to use my War Dominion to sack a 3rd level spell slot and cast Spirit Guardians.
Hey.
I'm going to call forth the fallen spirits of Valhalla. They are going to flit around me up to a distance of 15 feet for a 10-minute duration based off of concentration. Um, any creature that I designate as being affected by this spell, it's worded as any creature I choose that isn't affected by, but I think that just means I get to pick who gets damage and who doesn't. So basically, I'm just aiming this at the worms, not my friends.
Right.
But anything that's affected by the spell, creature speed is halved in the area. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn in the radius of the area, it has to take a Wisdom saving throw. Failed save, it takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Sounds good. You will probably have to remind me of all that when the turn comes around. But okay, so you got your spirit guardians.
And then I'm
back.
gonna bonus action smack the worm with the spiritual
Smack.
Spiritual weapon, so dope. It's like I'm gonna do a bunch of cool stuff, and then I'm gonna hit it with a hammer.
To add insult to injury.
Right.
That'll hit. 7. So he's not taking just to be clear, he's not taking damage from the spirit guardians yet, but on his turn.
On his turn, and it's a 15-foot radius around me. So yeah.
So it's like moonbeam.
Moonbeam, but
Cool.
bigger.
Okay, good. I applied it to the correct one. Cool. Nice. Jeff, the NPCs are gonna continue to. You know what? This guy's gonna change his mind because there's a big ass worm that way. He can go over here. She's gonna continue to try to go down this way to get to the moondoggies. That's their turn. Mama worm is again going to attempt to swallow you, or at least bite you a lot.
Okay, so it's its turn now.
Yes. Oh, right. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Well, it needs to do a wisdom save.
Okay, so wisdom save. I do not believe she's very wise. Nope. Come on, internet. 17. Nope, 16. Sorry.
Okay, so it takes half of 17 damage.
Okay. We'll round up. So 8? 8. Wait, no, that's not half of 17 damage. Yes, it is. Never mind. Math. Okay. Now she's going to make her attack. It's a 22 hit your AC.
Yes, a 22 will hit my AC.
Alright. She is going to do 3d6 plus 4 piercing damage. I'm having a weird glitch going on. Lag or something. So you're gonna take 13 piercing damage. And if the target is medium or smaller, which you are also grappled. And restrained until the grapple ends.
Okay, minus 13. I also need to make a con save for my spell. 13. I don't know if that is success or not. I don't remember what the
I
rules
have
are for
turn.
con saves.
Con save for concentration?
Concentration check, yeah.
I think it's like half of your spell DC? Let me ask. I need to refresh on that. Unless, Chris, do you remember?
What's the question?
Concentration?
Concentration check.
Yeah.
The DC is 10 or the amount of damage you took from the attack.
So I passed either way.
Okay, yeah. So you're good.
Spell still in effect.
Cool. Agnes.
Alrighty. Give me 1 second. I'm like finishing a thing. Okay.
That's okay.
Hashtag paranoid about my healthcare.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let me see. I'm still gonna probably make my way down here, but let me see.
Yeah, I should probably be about there right now. Tap tap.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 da, ba. Let me look up something real quick because I might pull some bullshit.
Okay. Now's a good time to pull some bullshit.
I agree.
Those is just doing backflips or back pedals in the color goop.
Be right back. I need some tea.
Okay.
Alright, I thought I could do some bullshit with that. Never mind. I'm gonna cast. Freaking. There you go. This time I actually cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. I think Thunderwave is a square that's right in front of you, though. So I think you need to be kind of.
I
Can you get
don't
it from
think
here?
that's it either, because Thunderwave is also.
I thought it had to be emanating from you. I might be remembering a different song or spell.
Oh, I'm getting Thunderwave and Shatter fucking mixed up. Never mind.
Yeah.
15-foot
They
cube
are
or
very similar.
originating. Yeah.
Yeah.
There, I can cast Shatter. I will just cast Shatter again.
Okay. Shatter. Constitution save. 1d20 plus 4.
Thunderwave is a shotgun. Shatter is a grenade.
There you go.
Failed.
I'm guessing she did not succeed her Constitution save.
No, the spell save is 16.
Alright.
So she takes
Roll
12
that.
damage.
12 damage. Oh, she's starting to look a little hurt. She's got a lot of hit points, but you're whittling her down. Vanril.
Okay. How many spell slots do I have left? So many. Alright, whatever. Fire on that bitch. Fucking. I'm assuming 13 misses.
No, 13 hits.
Oh, okay.
She big.
She a big heckin' chonker.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Well, then she gets hit by Chromatic Orb at level 2.
Nice.
$16 damage.
16. All right. Okay. Yend.
Yend getting bitey up in here.
Jump, 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 jump.
Chomp chomp.
Chomperito.
The bug thing. I like this creature.
16.
Have a multi or something. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Does your thing.
Dwemer got close to me, so Dwemer takes 1 necrotic damage because reasons.
Oh.
But she took 13 damage in total.
Okay. Do his spirit guardians fight off your bug face?
How
Stuff going on?
does Spirit Guardians work?
I'm just picturing tiny glowy spirits battling off the bugs.
Hang on.
Oh, back just in time.
Spirit Guardians.
Bummer, you took a
You
one
can
necrotic
you can designate
damage.
a number of creatures to be unaffected. An affected
Okay.
creature's speed is halved, and when a creature enters the area, it makes a Wisdom save. On a failed save, it takes 3d8 necrotic. Or sorry, 3d8 radiant, or 3d8 necrotic if they're evil.
Who's doing what now? That sounds a lot like Spirit
Is-
Guardians.
Anne was wondering if Spirit Guardians interacted with me, but I don't think it does.
Because it's like I said earlier, the spell is worded as anything you choose that it doesn't interact with it, which means that you get to choose what does interact with it.
Mhm.
And I only wanted the enemies to interact with it, not my friends.
For some reason,
Well,
So
my
since I had seen the swarm and I knew the swarm would be Yend,
Yeah.
I immediately discounted him from being affected by the effect.
Well, I'm wondering if his effect affects you.
it
Or if
doesn't.
the spirit
Well,
guardians
It doesn't.
fight it off.
It doesn't.
No.
It
Okay.
doesn't affect. It doesn't affect attacks, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
It affects certain targets.
So Yend takes, or not Yend, Dwemer takes one. necrotic.
Dwemer takes 1 necrotic because he was near me when I started biting the worm.
Okay, so I need to take 1 necrotic and then roll another con check.
Yep.
Okay.
You were surprised to learn that I emit evil when my beetles eat things.
Oh, it's a
Oh
7.
no! The one little bite was so startling. Is that your concentration on the hammer or the?
Nope, that's the
Spirit
concentration on the Spirit Guardians. The hammer doesn't need
Yeah.
concentration.
Aw.
Yeah, spiritual weapon's
Sorry,
not a
Spirit Guardians.
concentration spell. It's so dope. That hammer just stays there for a minute.
Dwemer, you are currently. It is your turn, but you are also grappled. It is a DC 15 to escape the grapple.
Mm,
Strength, I'm assuming.
do I have to escape? Can I just attack and be grappled?
You can.
You
'Cause,
can.
I mean, it's hooking on me with its manly bits, right? Can't I just like punch it in the snoot?
Yeah, go for it.
All grapple does is restrict your movement.
Mhm.
But if you're right where you want to be, then.
Then yeah,
It's
25 to hit.
Are you grappling me or am I grappling you?
Right.
That'll hit.
That's 7 bludgeoning,
7. Okay.
and then spiritual weapon,
Okay.
7 to hit. God damn you, critical failure.
Roll 20's in the mood. Alright.
Let go of me, you damling worm. I'm not your bride.
Oh, I like that story. Yay. Okay. The NPCs are going to continue to sneak uselessly around the walls, trying to get to the little moon doggies. But since you chose not to break free of its grapple, it's gonna try a thing.
It's gonna swallow you.
It's gonna try to. Ah!
Not with a 12, it ain't.
It tries real hard, but you fight it off. You're still grappled by it, but you're not swallowed. But you are getting lots of really gross worm slobber all over you. It's very unsettling and stinky.
It's gonna rust my armor.
Yeah, you can feel it like going into the cracks and stuff. It's like thick and gelatinous. It's a lot of drool. That's what I'm saying. Oh, other one over here has to do a thing too. Hang on. It's gonna go over here and eat this guy. Meh, says another tiny moon doggy as it gets slurped. Agnes. If you were back.
Yeah, I've been back.
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
It is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Shatter at level 3 again,
Okay.
and then move my way down. And it's gonna be cast like right there. And then I'm gonna.
Constitution. Ooh, that's a fail. Alright, roll damage.
Slash R4D8 because I'm casting it at level. Did I say 2? I meant 3.
You said 3.
Okay.
Yep.
21.
Nice.
What's 9 plus 10?
19.
That's not the joke.
We didn't
Yeah.
hear a joke.
No, the joke. Have none of you seen the meme of the kid doing math wrong?
Nope.
The guy asks this kid, "What's 9 plus 10?" and the kid answers 21.
Yep, that
Weird.
sure is
Yeah.
a math joke.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a math joke.
I'm still a fan of the reverse math. You mean subtraction?
Yeah. I can't do
Like that
reverse math. You mean subtraction.
Yes. That's alright. Sorry, we're not hip to the memes.
I shall share it.
You play with the olds.
I mean, this meme is like 6 years old.
Yeah, but if it came from Instagram, that's still a million years
Yeah.
removed.
Fenril, it is your turn.
Okay. Vanril is...
There's a whole other worm just going ham down there.
Yeah, there were more moon puppies.
Yeah. It's taking a long time to chew through Mom.
Yeah, Vanril is losing patience with Mom's existence.
Yeah.
Mom's got a lot of hit points. Mom is technically a different creature type than the other two.
Alright, well, we're going to revisit that meteor idea.
Okay.
Because Mom is also big enough to get scorched and meteored with while keeping Dwemer safe.
Mhm.
So I'm going to move around to this angle. And...
Wait, can you meteor? Because Dwemer is being grappled by it. Can you not? Is it possible to not hit them if they're being grappled?
She's big enough.
He aims at a point that's not my business end, I suppose.
That's true. Go for the
Okay,
butt.
so the thing is that each of the meteor impacts only has a range of 5 feet. That's
Okay.
a lot for,
Yeah.
a single meteor, but that's not very much in fucking Aboleth or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's one square.
Right, so if you hit it here, then it's not going to splash over here, because that's each
Okay.
square is 5 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Exactly. So I have a lot of wiggle room on that. It is not a narrow shot.
Go for it.
Anyway, 1d20 plus 7. Oh, well, that's a
Wow.
miss. Oh, wait, no, it's not, because it's not an attack. You have to save out of it.
Oh, okay. Constitution.
Probably
no,
Dex.
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Is your dexterity 1? She is way less dexterous. Oh god, the legs again. But she still rolled 20.
Okay, that's half damage. She's getting hit with a second meteor, so roll again, please.
Okay. $16.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Somehow she's wiggling her body around so she can't quite get hit. She's only sort of hit.
Well, of 4d6, we will take, 8, yeah, or,
Wait, that's not half. 10?
9.
9?
9 or 10, one of those numbers. Pick one.
I will err on your side and say 10.
Okay. And quickened spell for Chromatic Orb at level 2.
Jeez. Okay.
Oof.
Did I mention Vanril is losing patience?
Yeah, no kidding. She's looking real close.
25
that'll
to hit.
That'll hit.
Plus 4. 27 fire damage.
Holy cow. Okay. Well,
Kill it, kill it,
she's
kill it.
very close. She's not quite dead, but she's so close.
That's fine. Oh,
But
wait.
she's still determined to try to swallow Dwemer.
And
Uh-oh.
I did math wrong.
Hmm?
That 19 should actually have been a 23. Will an extra point or two of damage kill it?
No.
4 more damage.
No. Because it would be like 23 divided into 2.
Oh, okay.
No, but it does have at least 1 hit point less now than it did previously, so...
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Yep. End. Oh,
Yes.
it's time!
We got
Oh my god,
we,
you're so
we
late.
got one.
Audio. I posted in the thing that I'll be late.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you
Um,
said late or not at all, and I was not sure.
Well, I'm here now.
Well, you can watch them fight a worm.
Okay, worm.
All right. Yend is
I
going
said triple worm.
to. Yend is gonna leave Worm Lady.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna skitter away. And
Okay.
as an action, I'm gonna move the moonbeam on top of her.
Okay. Beep.
That's my turn.
Orbital laser. Dwemer. Finish her. You can do it.
I'm gonna grab her by the mandibles.
You just pull in opposite directions.
Nah. By the wrath of Thor, you great bloody worm. Inflict wounds.
Yes.
Beautiful.
She has to roll a save against that.
No, I have to make a melee spell attack. That is going to be 1d20 plus 5 versus her AC, 16.
That'll hit.
Okay, she takes 3d10 plus 2 necrotic damage.
How do you want to do this?
Just
On Big
have her
Mama.
boil away to her skeleton and have her skeleton fall to the floor.
Oh.
Oh, classic.
Shaylin, you are on the ship. You're not currently in this fight, so you're taking a nap on the ship. It was a good time for a nap. She be gone. I'm kind of sad. I really wanted her to swallow somebody, but that's fine. It was well
Barbara
fought.
hacks a loogie at the corpse and then walks
Yeah.
forward, grabs the spiritual hammer out of the air, and continues to advance.
Nice.
Fucking worms.
All right. The NPCs get to one of the moon doggies and try to start smuggling them back. The final worm, unaware that Mom is dead, he's just having a grand old feast here. Do 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 do.
The last feast.
Mhm. Yep.
Ulp.
Don't give not the moondoggy.
Agnes. Vengeance.
Vengeance. I'm probably not gonna get there in time, but I'm gonna try and make my way down here.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
Run.
whole round of dashing.
How do I? Okay, dash. However the fuck that works.
It just means you move
you
You
just
move,
twice.
and then you move a second time, but then you can't take an action.
Yep. It's just
Alright.
twice your movement.
If you got a bonus action spell, you can fit that in. But
I mean, I technically have 2 of those. Let me see. My speed is 30. Okay, and then dash again. So that's about like. Oh, I can move a little bit further down. There you go. Oh, I'm at a moondoggy.
Yep. You just see it just paddling around in this really, really pretty, colorful pool of goop. And it kind of waggles its tentacles at you.
I pat the moondoggy's head and like collect it underneath my arm.
It's a bit slimy, but
I
it
don't care.
does not really resist. It just kind of
I just pat
really
it.
goes with you.
I pat it.
Okay. It awkwardly pats you with a tentacle.
Its name is
Steve.
Steve.
Steve the moondoggy?
Yes.
Yep.
It's a steb.
Are you just gonna hold on to it, or are you gonna try to move backward with it? Or
I don't think I can. I don't have any
Okay.
actions because like my
Alright.
bonus action is dash, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
you
don't.
just hang out and pet Steve. Veneral.
Okay. Vanril is also going to double move to the tune of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And hashtag bonus action meteor.
Yeah.
Meteor.
So,
This worm, by the way, has like 8 giant, like, you know how a snake, when it's eating like an egg or something, it bulges?
yeah, it has
This
segments.
worm looks like a necklace at this point.
well, it is going to get fired. So,
Okay.
but those are saving throws and
Oh, yes. Sorry. Dexterity?
dexterity.
Okay, I can close this one. Because she's dead. -2.
This worm could just, auto fail its dex because it's too fat and stupid.
You know, I'm going to say it's rolling a disadvantage because of that. There you go. 3.
It has engorged itself.
It is gorged. It's not very dexterous.
Okay.
Roll that damage.
Well, did you want to put both the meteors together or no?
Oh, sure. Let me roll again. For meter number 2. Womp. See if we can get a 1 out of this. No.
Okay.
So it's 3 and 2, yeah.
Yeah, those are some real nice fails.
Mhm.
And okay.
The babies are nowhere near as hardy as mom, at least.
Mm-hmm.
13 damage.
No, I'm going to use meta magic to
Okay.
reroll that. For empowered spell. I'm going to reroll the 2 and the 1 because that's how it works.
Mhm.
So we're gonna keep 10 and then roll 2d6 again.
That's cool.
That's great.
I have to go with this result. Though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Much
that's
better.
21 damage.
That's awesome.
So 10 plus 11, 21. How you want to do this, Veneral? With a meteor to the face, I'm assuming, but
A meteor to the face,
I go
followed
for-
by another meteor to the face, but specifically, mostly the face to explode it.
don't just
So,
steal my
like,
nuggets.
when the rest of the carcass just flops lifeless, any remaining moondogs can just kind of sort of,
No, Cooper.
slither their way back out.
oh, okay. So you're just trying to hurt the face, not like the lumps. Okay. I'm gonna say
No.
roll a d6 for me.
Okay.
No, you don't get to eat that.
And 3.
That's a napkin.
3 moondogs awkwardly slither out of the corpse.
I am
Very
happy.
confused.
That's good.
I like that number a lot more than 0.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're out of
They
initiative.
make awkward squishy noises. Yes, we are out of initiative.
Alright.
Good work, you've done it.
So I'm probably gonna like come around the corner, see that everything's okay, turn back into me.
Uh,
Eh,
Stop being.
yeah, stop. I
Swarm
stop being Yen Swarm. And the moment I apparate back into human form, I immediately stagger against the wall and cough up like a quart of like black ichor on the ground. I'm just like,
Oh, I forgot. Because you're like the plague.
I'm awful.
Yep. Dwemer, make a perception check. 'Cause I think you're the only one in the room.
Perception, perception. Where are you? Perception. Aye, 17.
Yeah, you totally notice Yen just hacking up a quart of
Spit, Cooper.
blood?
Probably
gross
not.
looking
Probably
blood?
not. Something gross and black. Probably.
Yep. Black tar. Stuff that's not supposed to come out of a body.
By Thor, are you feeling alright, lad? Did want to do something to your insides or what?
I don't know. That's a new one.
Cooper.
Deep breath.
Cast Cure Wounds on the end.
I just like, I very solemnly am like, I don't think it's that kind of injury, dwarf.
Well, best I got at the moment.
Yep.
Here rise in your noggin and let me know if you need my services in later date, eh?
Thanks. Then there's a moon puppy.
Yeah, and then a moon puppy awkwardly like slurps along.
Yeah. There's a moment
Like-
where like we just look at each other and I'm like, what?
It just makes squid noises.
Yeah.
It's the noises of. Have you seen Galaxy Quest?
Yeah.
Those noises. The flapping tentacle wet
Yeah.
noise.
I've had enough.
Not sure if happy, sad, hard to read. There's something.
No, we're done. We're done here.
So I'm gonna say.
Drummer just watches you walk
Yep.
away from the weird squid
Yeah,
thing.
like-
Like, nope,
Nope.
nope.
Hashtag nope.
Clocking out.
Nope.
Done with things with too many things on their mouth.
I only got room for one thing on the stick. Like, nope. I have one pet. My character has one slot for pets.
Yep.
Go
when
talk
you go
to
back.
go talk to the tiefling. The other tiefling.
Yep.
Sorry. I forgot I was a tiefling for a second.
You see Athatos just covered in rainbow goop. He looks like he's kind of stuck.
No. Get out of there. What is that?
It's really viscous.
I look at
It is indeed like glitter glue.
I look at Jeff and I'm like, what is this?
Well, that's long story short, that's what we eat when rations are low. It's kind of like a honeydew sort of stuff, except not as tasty, but it's sustenance. It's their poop, but like it's edible, I guess.
At the dose, we are leaving.
Silently walk away.
Yep, I've had enough.
I'm gonna assume you guys are done in this room unless you want to roleplay anything else in this shiny cavern. Yep, just
Vanril
nope. Sorry, Vanril.
Vanril just heaves a sigh and like starts just rolling his shoulders as if like casting has made him stiff.
Mhm.
And then just kind of slowly wanders out from the thing, from the back.
Actually, because you were wandering past, you and Agnes make a perception check
Oh, okay.
since you wandered up that
I will stop by.
catacomb, alley, whatever, hallway, corridor. That's the word I was looking for. Perception.
13.
There's a lot of bright colors happening in this cavern, and you do see some clusters of crystals on occasion. But one particular cluster, this one, catches your attention because it looks something about the color of it looks really familiar to you. You stare at it and you're like, where have I seen crystals like that before? They're pink, or they're purple, but they have like a pink glow on the inside.
Are these the same people from the Institute?
They kind of look like the beacons. Like obviously these are unpolished and unrefined, but it looks like there's a small cluster of these crystals, which, as far as you know, are pretty rare.
Huh.
But
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey, Agnes. Those look like the crystals from the Institute. The ones that the nerds used to send us here in the first place. We should probably go get some nerds and let them do their thing.
Make them fix it. Like, here, use the thing. Make us go home. Kelly, are you talking?
Sorry. I
Okay.
didn't realize that my mic had gotten muted again. I was yelling at my dog. I walk over with my new moondoggy friend named Stev,
Steph?
and I pick up the crystal and put it in my pocket, and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna take this to the science nerds,
Okay.
because I doubt they want to visit this fucking worm cavern.
I mean, I feel like they'd probably love it. They'd be like, ooh, sciencey things.
Yeah, but I doubt they want to come in here when there's more of them.
That's
We
true.
don't need them getting any more distracted than they're already going to be.
It's true.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and move us back to the other map so that Shaylin can join us. Shaylin, are you still awake? No, you're muted. Dang it, and deafened. Curses.
Do I keep a moondoggy?
Yes. Here, let me grab the moondoggy from the other
Yes. I
other
get
map.
to keep Steve. I'm just slowly amassing a large amount of animals.
Well, you at least carry him up to the main area. You're gonna have to probably barter with a scientist, or not scientist, with one of the people on this outpost.
Okay.
Here you go.
I mean, I got 10 grams.
But you are very persuasive.
I am.
Your growing menagerie of animals. This one makes rainbow poop.
Yes, it does. But I like all of the. I'm just amassing. I will soon have. I will be the Pied Piper and summon all of my pets.
Yep.
What?
You're a Pokemon trainer. Okay, the are still there. Okay. I moved us back to the other map so that Shaylin can join us.
Okay. I had the thing on mute because I was watching a thing.
That's alright.
Alright, so I guess now.
Okay, are you
Or
in
myself.
the, get in roll 20. There you
I'm
are.
in roll 20.
Oh, there you are. Cool. Yes. So you find yourself. You were having a good nap on the ship, and you find yourself in this little asteroid base,
Oh,
Full of-
what's going on here?
full of stuff and things. And as you walk in, Yend and Vanril and Dwemer and Agnes come up. Agnes is carrying some kind of weird squid-faced thing, covered in gloop, kind of smelling bad. There's some people here who are looking pretty stressed out, but they're a little bit more relaxed now that you've taken care of the worm problem.
Can I
Is
use
that
thaumaturgy
another
to
pet
clean
for you?
myself up?
Okay. Say again, Shaylin?
Is that another pet for you, Agnes?
Hopefully.
Have you kidnapped another child?
Yes,
I'm
Yaz.
I must increase the amount of children I have.
You're becoming a pet-mancer.
A petamancer. He's a Pokemon trainer. Well, Cork is gonna be like, we lost like half of the livestock, but I think we've got enough that it'll be okay. Thank you for your help. That's this guy, the green guy.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
oh, who are you? Were you one of the people that's still on the ship?
Was he the one that used the spyglass on the ship?
This is a new person.
Oh, new person.
This is Cork.
I am Shaylin. I am. Yes, I came from the ship. Who are
Ah,
you?
there's. You guys have a lot of people.
Oh,
It's gonna be
it's even
some.
half of it.
This is the. It's gonna be some cramped quarters in here if you guys stay. I'm Cork. This is the. Hold on, I have to remember how to pronounce it. Check the other map.
Stay. We're hoping to get home.
Ah, good, because I don't think we have enough food to feed and house all of you.
Who?
Although, your dwarf was able to summon a meal out of nowhere, so that was pretty cool.
I also have food. You need food? I have food.
So what is your plan to get home?
I'd probably fly there.
Figure out where it is.
But you don't even know where it is?
Some of our passengers suggested this is a good place to find directions.
Oh, right. Shoot, those two should be off, because they would not want to stay on the ship.
Nope.
Stand by as I drag some NPCs in. Kakar and Hoseki, awaken from a nap. Oh god, thank goodness, we're off that ship. They say in relief. We wish to book passage to the nearest planet. And these guys are just like, well, I guess join the queue. We're not really going anywhere. We've kind of got a job to do out here. But I do think you've earned yourselves either an upgrade or a ship trade-in if you guys need a ship to get to the next place. Obviously, we don't have any. I don't know. This is all there is to this asteroid base, so I don't know if you're looking for some kind of teleport or what you need to get home.
Well, I wouldn't say
But
this is all there is to this asteroid base. Damn, Linworms
well,
had
that's
to
true.
come
We've
from
got a
somewhere.
we've got a cool crystal cave underneath the asteroid, but that's pretty much it. A lot of the asteroids around here are full of those crystals. It's kind of what we make our money on. If you guys stick around for like a month, there should be a trader that will be stopping by to pick up, some of the stuff we salvaged and mined. Hopefully, they'll be bringing by some food.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can
But
definitely be making food every day for quite a while, actually, but I don't think you'll like it after 3-4 days in a row.
well, and if there's gonna be something like 20 of us crammed into this one building, I mean, we can make it work, but if we
Probably
can
not
help
gonna
you
be the
guys get on
best.
your way, that would be ideal.
But
I mean, obviously you could stay a couple nights, but
I think you should
it's gonna
show
be a
us
little cramped.
around this other ship of yours.
Oh, let's see. Is this one over here? It's gonna need some jury rigging, but I can get the repairs done by tomorrow. I don't have the bottom deck map. No. I will show you around it next time. How about that?
Sounds
But in
great.
the meantime, let's figure out a plan for you guys as I drag you back to the solar system map. Obviously we are not much of a civilization here at the UF outpost. If you're trying to find, you guys said you were teleported out here.
Correct.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of teleportation magic works pretty weird in our worlds, but I think your best bet is if you can get to Arborea. There's a lot of nice cities there that you might be able to find someone who can help you get where you're going. Problem is that's a pretty fair distance away. Now, if my calculations are right, the Beastland should be passing by. You guys could make a trip there in like a week or two. Take a stop off, resupply on food or what have you. And if you ride that for a little while, it might take you. Actually, you know what? There's an outpost in Beastlands. It's not a big one, but they might know something. Or we could try to get in contact with one of our other bases. What? I feel like you probably have questions. What can I help? What can I tell you? What do you want to know?
It looks like
Here-
this couple of planets is going to
Oh
swing
yes,
by closer at some point.
Bytopia. Yes. You probably want to go to Dothion. Shirok's a bit what lewd? Oh.
Because
It
it
looks like they're humping each other.
because it's I mean it could
Their
be
balls.
it could be any number of shapes, but all of them are lewd.
All right.
Well, I mean,
fair
they're
enough.
right next to each other there, so it's
Mhm.
like they're going
That's
like,
true.
"Hey, baby, what's your sign? I'm
Uh-huh.
a planet."
So it's like a twin planet system going on there. Dothion's really nice. It's very pastoral. There's lots of agriculture there. It's not huge cities, but there's civilization there. Shirok is nice, but it's a lot more wild, a lot more temperamental weather. But totally, if you can get to one, that one might swing by. The Beastlands might swing by. Either of those might be a good option to stop by, check out what towns they have there. Maybe someone will give you knowledge. That can help you with your plight.
I am
Where's
up
the
for
shadow
visiting
fell?
Bytopia.
What
Heard
did
two people
what did you
talk at
say,
once.
Tyler?
Said, where's the Shadowfell?
I've never heard of that plane or that world.
That was not in character. That was Shoulder Zakar being a shithead.
Yeah. That's a good question, Zakar. Where's a lot of the worlds you should know? Where's the plane of water? Not here.
That's a question for Zakar's Dungeon Master.
It
Yep.
is. But then also, no, never. Too meta. Moving on.
Hmm. It's almost as if these are only some of the planes.
Wiggles fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're plain lits.
It's almost like there's multiple solar systems. Cough. Would you guys like to know about the different worlds so you can decide? I'm guessing. So your options for travel, if you're trying to get to Arborea, is the end goal because that's the biggest city. You could stop by Bytopia or Beastlands. Either of those would probably be about an equal distance. The Beastlands. Or let me read about Bytopia or Beastlands. Which one are you most interested
Well,
in?
so as much as I hate to admit it, we are going to need friends to decode this problem.
Mhm.
So, am I correct in assuming that everything that's not Arborea would just be a temporary stop point? We're not going to find friends there?
You can find friends there. Just your best bet is probably Arborea. It's the biggest city outside of. I mean, the Feywild has a lot of cities too, but
Hmm.
they get really quiet. Well, anyways, yeah, it's gonna be the biggest city, but the Beastland doesn't have as many cities. There are people that live there though. And there are wizards that know things there. There's a chance you can find the answers you're looking for there. Bytopia definitely has people, has settlements.
I am for
Bytopia is like a
Bytopia.
suburb, I guess, or the rural like farmlands. Arborea is the city, and Beastlands is definitely like the nature reserve.
The wild frontier.
Right.
Yeah. But there are people that live there, and it's going to take you some time to try to. You probably don't have the power or food supply or anything else to make it. Well, no, magic's a thing. You
Yeah.
probably don't have the power to make it straight to Arborea.
That brings up a good point. How does this thing convey itself, and are we going to be able to rekindle it over time?
Are you talking about the ship they're offering you,
Yeah.
or the squid ship?
Yeah, the ship.
It uses power crystals. We can send you with a couple, but you will need to restock on fuel at least one planet
Are they
during your journey.
plentiful around here?
I mean, everyone in this system uses the same kind of uses these ships. So if you stop at any trading post, they will be able to resupply you.
All right. Well, yeah.
Our ships are not nearly as fast as the Illithid ships, but we tried. We don't really like using their technology. It makes a lot of us uncomfortable, and to be honest, the further in you go with that ship, the more likely you are to get attacked by people just assuming the worst.
What if we painted it a neutral color,
Somehow
like a hospitality ship or something?
painted pink or something.
It's already pink.
That's true. It is already pink. Uh, Somehow I feel like the tentacles are going to be kind of a dead giveaway.
Well, aye, but if you have tentacles on one end and a giant, I don't know, white background with a big red cross on it or something. Something that
Eh.
shows that it's not your average illithid.
Worth a try. Maybe if you do something to bind the tentacles up so they look less menacing.
I honestly
If it
think
would
the
allow
only
such
thing
a
that's
thing.
going to bind those tentacles together is the corpse of a dead space whale. And that's because it's too busy eating.
Yep.
Or space net.
Big thanks to Honeybun for the follow.
Oh,
I don't know who that is,
hey.
but hey you.
I
You're
hope
great.
you're entertained by whatever is happening here.
It's somebody I know, so.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
great.
Yeah. So, would you like me to? I will show you the ship next time because I only have the top deck map laid out, so I need to get both maps so you can fully explore the ship and decide what you want to do with it, or you can upgrade your other ship. You've got two choices. But we'll decide that next time.
Yeah,
Would you guys?
yeah, go on about these worlds.
Well, that's what I say. Do you want me to tell you about the world now, or do you want to decide at the beginning of next session about that also?
You could probably wait till next session, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
if we don't know what conveyance we're using, we probably don't need to make that decision tonight.
Right.
Okay. Cool. Then we will pick up from here next time. And I'll give you kind of a rundown on all the worlds, and you can decide where you want to go first on your journey to wherever.
Right on.
Sounds
Or if you
reasonable.
have any questions or ideas on how to get home or what have you.
Right on, right on.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
thank you for playing. Sorry, it was kind of a shorter session. Happy Mother's Day! You killed a mom.
Happy Mother's Day.
I mean, to be clear, it was like a brood mother.
Yes, yes.
Just so there's no confusion.
Yeah, no, I try to keep these things seasonal, you know. Festive, if you will.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
oh shit, do you know Bitopia? I just thought Jillian was saying that. Do you know this plane? Or you were just shouting it? Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you for playing. I hope you had some amount of fun. Yeah, see you guys again in 2 weeks. Is that good for everybody?
Yay.
Something like that.
I think 1 week or 2 weeks should work.
Well, I gotta do every 2 weeks, although we are kind of